Welcome to another financially fabulous episode. I'm Limor, and I'm going to show you how to crush it with your finances. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about why you shouldn't hope to win the lottery. Come on, this will be fabulous. All right, we've all sat around with our friends over drinks or dinner and chatted about how amazing it would be if we won the lottery, whether it's 1 million or 5 million, 10, 20, it doesn't really matter. We've all had that chance to talk about what you would do and what I would do if we came into massive amounts of money. Now, I think it'd be a lot of fun, and I hope you've had that chance to chat with your friends, but the real challenge is when in your heart and in your soul, you are hoping and wishing and praying to win the lottery in order to be able to resolve some of your financial challenges. That's where we get into an issue. Here are the 4 reasons why. The first reason is because if you come into a lot of money, if you win the lottery, your financial habits aren't going to change. If you are somebody who is completely careless and you don't keep your receipts and you're not organized, you know where your budgets are, you haven't filed your taxes in maybe a couple of years, well, when all of a sudden you find yourself with several $1 million, that same habit is going to persist. You're going to be doing the same thing. If you're somebody who's super cheap and super frugal, thinking, oh yeah, if I get a lot of money, all of a sudden I'm going to spend more lavishly, well, it's not really going to change. And if you're somebody who is living paycheck to paycheck and you are spending every last dollar that you have and you're not saving any money, you're not putting any money away, well, guess what? If you all of a sudden have 5 million, 10 million, you're going to find yourself very quickly in the same situation. Your habits are going to persist. You might think, nah, that's not me, but very quickly you'll be spending every single dollar that you have. The second reason is because everybody you know is gonna ask you for money. Your phone's gonna be ringing off the hook, your long lost cousin's gonna call you, your friends from high school are gonna call you, all the local charities are gonna call you, and when you've got several $1 million, you're gonna think to yourself, what's a few thousand here, a few thousand there, willy-nilly giving a lot of money away. And then people will also potentially expect for you to give them money on a consistent basis. In fact, before I filmed this video and I did a little bit of research, I saw online that quite a few financial planners said that the biggest demise of people who win the lottery is actually that they give too much of their money away. They think, I've got endless money, and they just keep giving it away without realizing what's actually happening. The third reason is because expensive things are, in fact, expensive to maintain. So if you go out and you buy even like a $2 or $3 or $4 million house, well, there's going to be a lot of costs that are associated with it you may not take into consideration. Things like property tax, your insurance, your maintenance fees, maybe you're going to have somebody clean the house. Very quickly, you'll find that money will go because there's a lot of costs associated with it. Same thing, you buy like a fancy boat or a yacht. Well, you're going to have to buy gas, you're going to have to buy food for all the parties that you throw on it. There's a lot of maintenance costs. And pretty quickly, all of that money, you're going to wonder where it's actually going. So expensive things do have expensive costs associated with them. The fourth reason is because it's really a temporary solution. If you all of a sudden have this massive windfall of money that's coming your way when you win the lottery, your skills haven't actually changed. You haven't learned how to generate income. You haven't learned how to invest money. And while you have this big stock or this big pile, you're going to slowly be chipping away at it. And when it's all gone, it's all gone. You didn't actually develop any skills, build any businesses, create a real estate portfolio. And actually, the National Endowment for Financial Education did a study that showed that 70% of people who come into a significant amount of money end up being broke. Which brings me to my tweetable today. Winning the lottery is not a financial answer. In fact, I think it can be quite sad or depressing and unfortunate when people are in a scenario that their finances are just such a mess that they're just hoping and wishing and praying that money would fall out of the sky in order to be able to solve their challenges. Back in 2014, Bank of Montreal actually did an interesting study that was asking Canadians what are their plans for their retirement, how are they going to fund their retirement. and a full 34% of respondents said that they were planning to win the lottery. Now that is both really funny and really, really sad. You know, that a third of Canadians a few years back were planning to win the lottery. And I'm sure now in 2017, things haven't changed all that much. So here's my challenge to you. If you find yourself in a scenario where you're thinking once or twice or even many times that you would like to win the lottery in order to sort of save your financial situation, not like, oh, it'd be fun to win the lottery and like dream of what you're gonna do with all that money, but if really in your heart and your soul, you're hoping to win the lottery because it would be the end of your financial woes, I want you to take some small steps to generate a little bit more income. Whether it's asking for a raise at your current job, taking on another part-time job, generating multiple streams of income, and I'll link up some videos below that I've done on multiple streams of income. Really take those steps so that you're not in a scenario you're feeling desperate and hopeful that this magical solution is going to happen, because the truth is, it's just not. And I want you to live a financially fabulous life even without winning the lottery. Did you like this video? Did you learn something? Subscribe to my channel. It's free. And if you want even more tips and tricks to make your finances fun and exciting, come on over to Limor.money. I've got lots of great resources for you to download for free. Remember, I'm not here to change who you are or how you live your life. I just have strategies to make you even more financially fabulous. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Till then, stay fabulous. What would be the craziest thing I would do if I won the lottery? Well, other than an obscene amount of travel, probably if I won 10 million or more, I would entertain a glam squad. Yeah, but only if it was 10 million more. And most of my money I'd probably put into some commercial property.